All right, guys, we have some big news coming out of North America today that I wanted to talk about as we started to leak more and more of the LCS and North American rosters for 2026. One of the most asked about players that fans were really wondering about, in the YouTube comments and on the Twitch comments and Twitch chat and all that stuff was Yuuji. People kept asking, like, okay, where is Yuuji? Why is, Team Liquid not getting Yuuji? Why is whatever, Disguise not getting Yuuji or Dignitas getting Yuuji or whatever? But we now have answers about what is going on for Yuuji in 2026. And as you can see here from this article on cheapesports.com from Wooloo himself, sources, Yuuji set to join Maryville University. This is obviously one of the, most kind of storied, like, collegiate programs, a team that Yuuji has also played for before. Obviously very, very disappointing, I'm sure, for a ton of fans that he is not going to be getting an opportunity in the LCS next year. But this at least is an update on what is going on with Yuuji. So obviously Yuuji played for Maryville University in 2024 and early 2025. A quick return to the NACL for the Mongolian jungler. Yuuji is set to join Maryville University after only 2 splits in the LTA North with Team Liquid. He heads back to MU, the team he played previously for during the first half of 2024. He spent splits 2 and 3 with TL, finishing 4th in spring and 5th/6th in summer. Results that meant missing the playoffs. A clear disappointment for Team Liquid. Not what they're hoping for, not what they're going for. Not good enough for them for sure. And now Yuuji remains one of the NA scene's top prospects, having been a 2-time NACL MVP in spring and summer, most valuable prospect. He was under contract with the team through the end of 2026. Yuuji began his career with FlyQuest Academy in 2022 and 2023, where he notably played alongside Masu. In 2024, he joined Maryville, winning the North Conference, and moved to Dragon Steel, with whom he won the NACL Summer Split. At the start of 2025, he once again won the North Conference with MU and played the NACL split with Dark Zero Dragon Steel. Around that time, TL in LTA needed a jungler, and Yuuji stepped into Tier 1 for the first time in his career, splitting time with Umti before Umti eventually left the roster. Yuuji went on to play the full summer split, appearing in all 5 best of series. Team Liquid, featuring 2 Korean solo laners, would not have been able to retain Yuuji for their newly formed roster, since last year Yuuji was counted as an import in North America due to his Mongolian nationality, which classifies him as an EMEA resident. Again, like a European player, for all intents and purposes. Currently on vacation in Japan, he will head back to North America next in order to fight for his return to Tier 1. So again, I know NA fans are definitely going to be disappointed. This is kind of time and time again what we've seen throughout the history of the LCS. We have a top prospect, so many teams passing up on him. Why is he not getting an opportunity? Why is a team not building around him? Why is a team not giving an opportunity? Why are we, continuing to import, the second or third rate imports from other regions while, some of our top players are actually leaving to go to other regions, and we have some of our own prospects here that we won't even give an opportunity in our own region. Again, it's not like this guy's going to be overly expensive or anything like that. Like, this truly makes no sense. I do obviously understand that he does take up an import slot, but again, oftentimes, we're all about importing and getting these amazing Koreans and blah, blah, blah. But again, at the end of the day, we do end up getting a lot of these Koreans who, the LCK passes up on, or other regions pass up on, or they come to NA, as their backup plan or their second option. Like, I don't know. The only way the LCS is ever going to be great is if it develops some of its own talent, develops its own playstyle, develops its own, personality, it develops its own talent, and really kind of continues to push themselves and grow. And not only is this not them, giving their own opportunity, or like their own players an opportunity, but also this is also disheartening and disincentivizes other players to even try to go through, collegiate and tier 2 programs and stuff like that, because it's like, okay, you can be a, 2-time most valuable prospect and still not even get consistent opportunities in the LCS or consistent chances in the LCS or anything like that. So that has to be really, really demoralizing to a ton of other players that are trying to, get opportunities and make their way up the ranks and stuff like that. And that's really going to kill the future of the LCS. And that's something we've been telling teams and orgs for a couple of years now. They haven't listened, and we continue to see, the overall North American talent pool deteriorate, and, NA results and Western results continue to falter, and these orgs, continue to be in worse and worse places, and viewership continue to drop and all that stuff. So again, pretty disappointing news, but at least Yuuji is going to have a good home. MU is a very, very good place to be. They've, like I said, they're just a class organization, a class, university, it seems like. So hopefully they take good care of him, and hopefully we see him in the LCS sooner rather than later. But yes, at least for now in 2026, Yuuji set to be with Maryville University for the foreseeable future. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.